Good morning, everybody. This is your Psychic Christine, and welcome new subscribers. And thank you to all of my subscribers that have been here with me for a while. I hope that you all find my podcast helpful in your life's journey. So, today's topic is about a spiritual diet, basically. A lot of us have a tendency of we're feeling good, we're feeling good, we're feeling good, we're going, well, and we've kind of got our, for lack of a better word, mojo going. Okay, so then something starts to happen, and we get the slightest disappointment, a little bump in the road, whatever it can be, and that's because we're still sensitive and we're not completely healed. So a little bump in the road can sometimes send us spiraling back to where we started, and we start picking up on some of those feelings, which I've always referred to as habits. We go back to our old habits. So it's almost like any type of addiction. That's how I see it. We get stuck in a pattern, and you know what? It happens on every front, basically. It happens spiritually too. Uh, that we can get addicted to or adjusted, whatever, to our lives being nothing more than a series of negativity and disappointments. With that being said, the battle of good and evil has been going on since the beginning of time. And it is absolutely 100% true that this battle, in fact, does exist, and humanity are at its center. And of course, there's a reason for all of that as well. If you've ever written the book, or read the book, The Invisible War, you'll learn a lot about what's happening and what that's all about, or the Screwtape Letters by C.S. Lewis, which I refer a lot of my clients to read. So moving forward, like I said, these types of rituals and these things that we do, spiritual practices, are nothing new. This has been going on, like I said, for thousands of years. Spiritual practice in all cultures, all over the world. We're all doing something. Now, many of us stray from all of that, and that's when we become vulnerable or susceptible to negative energy entering our lives, where we're not doing any kind of prayer, not doing any kind of meditation, not going to church, not doing anything to feed our spirits. And your spirit needs to be nurtured and fed in order for you to basically not feel like bombarded by this heavy energy, which sends us into depression, gives us anxiety, and nothing good comes out of that. But by feeding your spirit, you can be able to become so powerful, so strong, that the negative will just give up on you. That darkness will just give up on you. Now, when we do start to get back into our true, origins of practice, what you'll start to find in many cases is that things get a little bit worse before they get better. And that's because the negative energy, or the devil, whatever you want to call it, is kind of kicking back and trying to push us back to where we started. But if you're steadfast and you have faith and you believe, then you're going to be okay. You're going to rise above, and the darkness will quit on you. But you have to become very spiritually strong, and like I said, practice makes perfect. So for a lot of people, I've created a Patreon. If you go to Patreon, that's Patreon, and search Psychic Christine Wallace, you're going to find a Patreon, and I send out or put up self-mantras. I give specific instructions on things you need, materials you need, and anything to help. Like, you'll get all the instructions, like for you guys, my listeners, to be able to do stuff on your own. And I'm currently working on creating packages for my listeners to be able to receive on a monthly basis for spiritual healing. And when that becomes available, I'm going to go ahead and post that on my Patreon. So what I want you guys to know is to stay strong. If you need help, please feel free to go ahead to my Patreon. Call me. I have readings available, 201-953-0658. Readings are available by phone. I have, if the price range is difficult for you, please go ahead and visit my other site, psychicreadingstoday.com, where there are a variety of different psychics to choose from, offering a variety of different services. So meditation classes have started, and so far we're doing really well, and the meditation classes are on Saturday, every Saturday from 7 to 8 p.m., where we're doing candle gazing for the first 15 minutes, and then we move on to a guided meditation. And I'm working on building up another class on Tuesdays where we do chakra cleansing and the laying of the crystals. So if you want to get a notification of everything I have going on here, please text MAGIC, the word MAGIC, and then 810 to the number 484-848, and you will get a notification of everything that's going on. I have some upcoming events, and the purpose of all of this is that what this is mystical healing, herbalism, and intention candles, and we work to build up the spirit in the old-fashioned way. A lot of people are concerned that by getting spiritual help, somehow, some way, that we are interfering in the natural process of things. Nothing could be further from the truth. The only thing that we are doing, which people have done for centuries, is clear out negative energy to allow the natural process to flow the way that it was originally intended. So I want to thank you for listening in. I want to wish all of you the best of luck, and I do look forward to serving you. Thank you all so much for your positive reviews. Good luck, everybody.